Oh my god. You're a complete woman now. How
Yes.
about we start the intro?
I will show you my nipples maybe.
It's the Berzerk Podcast! Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing, guys? Including you and you, Etienne.
Doing great, but
We're listening.
I don't seem to see the visual of the podcast anymore.
You don't see it? You don't see my face?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Hang on, I'm gonna try to do it again. But yeah,
Okay.
guys, how can I say that? To resume, we don't have Kojak and we don't have Mike today. Sorry, we don't have both of these beautiful men
okay.
today.
It's fixed. I
Unfortunately.
see everything now.
All right, you see all the cats and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. And Mike is on vacation right now. He's in the U.S. After PAX out. He decided to wait a little bit and take a little bit of breaks. Him and one of his friends. So he'll be back next Monday. And Kojak, actually, I believe he spent a lot of time working on the update because he didn't show up. Usually he's there, but
You
yeah.
know what that means? He's fired.
He's fired! There you go, it's done. So yeah, basically that's just me and Etienne now. We're slowly losing every member of Berzerk Studio. Should we be
Well, but we replace them by cats, so it's better.
Yeah. Is that a better replacement, guys? We can hear birds Kojak's on, yeah.
Yeah, the cat eat them all.
Yep, the cat ate all Kojak's bird. So on to oh, by the way, guys, I just want to start with this. Isn't that the best T-shirt ever? Look at that. I just fucking love it. I just got.
Yeah.
I bought that on Redbubble. I don't know. I geeked out so much on this.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, so yeah, I bought it yesterday. I got it. I was like, okay, wife, I really love that T-shirt, but you might not you might not like it. It's super geeky. It was like, okay. I showed it to her. It was like, oh boy. It didn't approve. She didn't approve.
My wife don't like my metal T-shirt
Either.
too either, and my video game shirt either. So.
So you reply by
There's
buying
no
even
way
more.
to please them. What I should wear? A bow tie?
You should go bare naked with some George Michael in the background. That's what they like, apparently.
Yeah, I'm never bare naked. Usually, I use olive oil to cover my body.
It's like sexual lobster. All right, so on to the update, guys. I'm gonna just go right there and pop the Mega Bob intro to talk about the little update right now. New update! We got new items, we got new recipes, new achievements, and also a bunch of bug fixing stuff. So, very nice update this time. Well, I say that every single week. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit on this because I feel we have a lot of stuff to say about this update actually, because to us. Okay, so yeah, to us the new items, recipes, and achievement is one of the easiest thing to do. Not easiest, I don't want to say that because, but in terms of production, it's pretty easy to add new items and recipes. The hardest part is to balance everything out and be sure to not add something that gives infinite money to everybody. You were about to say something, Etienne?
Yeah, it's there's a lot of visual
They are visual, yeah.
to do, but yeah, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. So we were always looking to add new feature, we always looked in the game to and try to add new features every 2 weeks. But so at the beginning of just after the last update, we looked at our stuff and tried to go. Try to make the first step for the multiplayer update that we wanted to do for our anniversary. I believe we talked about that on the last podcast. But then, after digging a little bit more on what was needed there, and also based on the feedback that you guys gave us on Reddit and multiple communities, we realized that
there was not a lot of enthusiasm for the multiplayer.
Yeah,
some people, the better was, oh, cool. And some people were kind of hostile to multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah, so we kind of decided to. So at one point we were like, okay, we're gonna spend like 6 weeks of development on this just before it becomes interesting. So should we do that, or should we try to add new content like right now, like new item, recipes, achievement, worlds, and stuff like that? So we decided to just reshift our focus from trying to make the next big features and just adding new content right now. So instead of having a bigger skeleton of a game, we just said, like, why don't we add some meat instead? Adding some items, adding some, again, recipes, achievement, new worlds are coming out as well. So for us, it takes less production, and I believe that it's better for the player as well. Well, both are awesome, but new recipes is quite easy for us to do and gives a good update.
Yeah, I think. I think we will try to, on every update now, try to implement new recipe, because as Simon said, not that big of a deal to add a little bit of recipe. For me, it's about 1 day to make the new item, and it's about half a day to make new recipes. So even if we do something else, I think we should always add new item, new recipe, and new stuff like that, because. And also, if we work on back end stuff, and you won't see a big difference.
Yeah.
And we want to show you content and difference and stuff like that.
Yeah, totally.
So that's why we decide to go more on that way.
Yeah. I mean, we would have needed to add about 4 weeks of production just to have a leaderboard. Just to have the leaderboard up, a multiplayer friend leaderboard, because we wanted to not have you guys enter the huge number on, the top left. For mobile users, that will be super hard to enter the exact code. So we needed something to add your friends. So we needed a friend system for that, and then have something for the leaderboard to show up where you are, sorting the list, some interface so there was like a bunch of interface just to show you who's better, so either we spend time on that, or either we actually make new items and content and everything. And based on the comments and based on the feedback we got on Reddit, there were a lot of people asking for new items, new recipes and everything. And we're like, okay, so you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
Also, the main reason we want to do multiplayer...
Sorry! I'm going to Sorry. So that's what's gonna happen, guys, by the way. If you punch me in the face, it's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm the only one who hear it. Thank you very much for subscribe. Alright, Etienne, you were saying?
Yeah, the main reason for multiplayer, from our point of view, was to attract new people. To increase the number of people that play the game, because if you but again,
I might have, it's new, guys. Yep. That's good. So he was a test. I'm gonna put only Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm back. So I made it on only new sub, not resub, just in case, because I don't want to break the entire conversation. That's a new test, guys. I wanted to see if the alerts was a good idea during the podcast, yes or no. So, back to what you were saying, Etienne.
Yeah, because the main idea was players that are already there may invite new player or
Yeah.
ask their friend to play with them,
Yeah.
join their guild or stuff like that. So yeah, that's okay, but I think we figure out a best way to attract new player. Um, and that's something we will show in the next few update. A new way, a new fun way to attract new player, and and I think it's a easier idea for us, and it will be funnier for the people involved.
Yeah. It's all around a better solution on all points. It's gonna take us less time to make. It's gonna make a new fresh wind in the game, like every month or so. Something new is gonna happen in the game. Something with new assets. Something that's gonna feel like, oh, there's new colors to the game. I don't want to spoil too much, but that plus it should bring some new players as well to the game. So we wanted to see if we could expand a little bit and include more players. And yeah, that should do it. Hang on, is Shane here? No, okay. So yeah, we found a way that was faster and more effective to what we wanted to do. So we just postponed the entire multiplayer update. So we know we talked about it 2 weeks ago, but that's a decision that I still strongly believe that's going to be better for everybody. You're still going to have more items. It's going to feel like it's getting better faster, New items, new recipes, new buildings, stuff like that. And one more thing I want to add on this.
I think
yeah, go ahead.
There's still some new features we want to apply, but I think this will be a smaller thing, like the what is called, the objective some quest. And quest system and stuff like that, but smaller thing and single player thing. So and more based on content than just new completely different mechanic.
Yeah, another point that was made during the not the argument, but during the brainstorm of should we stick with making multiplayer, is if we make a multiplayer feature to the game, it's gonna be another thing that we need to add content in order to make it not look empty. That was a weird sentence, but if we make a new system as the multiplayer and we don't provide new content for it, it's gonna feel empty, and people will say like, can we have new content for multiplayer? Can we have quests? Can we have this, that? And then we're gonna end up needing even more manpower and more stuff to do, So instead of going there right now, we said, okay, so instead of trying to chase for the next big engine to pump out new content, why don't we pump out content right now,
Yeah. Galagor asked if we can uncap the ghost. Yes, that will be maybe on the next update. It's something we want to do because
uncap it. I
don't know.
Maximum the cap.
It's 20.
Yeah, well,
maybe not uncap it all together, but maybe have a higher because we want to wait to create a need, and now I think the need is there because most of the people don't use Ghost before this update, so we weren't sure if it would be a problem. I think it may be now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there will be a lot of new stuff on each update now, so you can expect these kind of thing to happen.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, we can have, for example, the wallet system that Zelda has, for example, where we're gonna have like a bigger wallet to have more ghosts. So at first it's only 20, and then we have something that you can upgrade. Like you can upgrade your vacuum, your Ghostbuster vacuum, to put it at 50, and then 100, and you go up like that. But if we just uncap it, people will end up with thousands of them on the first day. It's insane. Like we actually didn't cap it on the first time, and people went to like 300s within hours. So we have to cap it, otherwise, go way too up. Let's go way up. So yeah, and I just saw something in the chat. A lot of game dev focus so much on multiplayer, they lose in terms of fun factor. Exactly.
Yeah, and it sometimes can be hard to have a good view when you are behind the curtain. So yes, that's why having this podcast and having a better touch with the community help us a lot now to see stuff like that.
Yeah, that's something new actually. I think that it was 2 weeks ago that we talked all together. And I think that some people were not happy with the last updates. And some players started to make some speculation on like, oh, they keep avoid the community, or they don't care about us, and fuck us, whatever. We were like, whoa. We have the podcast every 2 weeks. We make updates every 2 weeks. We do read all the community and everything. So there was something missing, right? There was a problem there. So 2 weeks ago, me, Etienne, and Shane decided to make every stream that we do, so that's about 6 streams per week, me and Kojak. At the end of the stream, we're gonna take about 30 minutes to just go and read about read on Reddit what's there, some questions, or read about the community live. We were reading it before, but now we're gonna do it live, and we're gonna answer it live as well. And we're gonna answer it in video. We're gonna post the video there and say like a 45 seconds reply. So just to show, hey, by the way, we are here, we exist, and we read your stuff. And by doing that, in the past 2 weeks, we kind of realized that people were craving for more items and new recipes. So that's why we decided, okay, you know what? Maybe we were focusing on the wrong place. Let's shift that over.
Also, most of the item come from idea from the community.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
we had a place, a Google Doc, if I remember correctly, where people can give their idea. We make a selection on what is possible to do, what is fun to do, what is legal to do.
Legal.
Because there's some there's something not illegal, but using other people intellectual property. So we can't do that. We can make parody, but we can just there's Mario, and he comes to say hi. Hey, say hi to Mario Bros. And bye. No.
Can we have the Triforce from Zelda? I was like, no. Can we have the mushroom from Mario? No, we can't. We have to make something edgy, like.
We can make a joke about it, but we can't add it seriously in the game.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of which, we could actually switch to the monitor like this and check out what's up on Reddit. What do you think?
Yeah. Do people have the on the here? I have the link to the Google sheet. So the
Google shit.
Yeah.
Google shit.
The Google shite.
Let me see if we have the Google shit around. Well, it's the very first line on Reddit, actually. On our Reddit, it's the very first post. But I'll post it again anyway.
Okay.
Voila. So right over there, there's a Google sheet. Yeah, it was like 29 comments, and there was a shit ton of item actually. We were very impressed by the amount of work you guys put in. And we look at that. Look how many items and recipes there is. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on my monitor so you guys can see a little bit better. That sounds like it. Okay, that sounds like it. So yeah, there was a bunch. Look at that. We are at 1 up to 172 ideas. That's insane. And I mean, we're talking about like in what, 3 days or something like that? Yeah, 3 days ago. I just posted that 3 days ago, and you guys just showered us with items, ideas, and recipes. So thank you so much for that. And you know, again, it's a teamwork. We take your ideas, and like sometimes we go like, oh, that's a very neat idea. Let's do it right now. It's super easy and super fast to do it. Go, you know. It's super easy to do. Obviously we can't do all of them because again sometimes it's like a legal issue or sometimes it's gonna break everything, but it does sometimes, you know, in a brainstorm you always have to speak out loud your ideas because idea A might not be a good idea, but it might spark another idea from that idea, and this one can be a good one, you know. So it's always good to have it. Etienne, did you say Spectre Axe? Somebody's asking a question. Hang on, I'm gonna read it to you.
Yeah.
Did you say Spectre Axes should increase Spectral Night skill effect by another 400%? Kojak implemented it in adding to the item multiplier, not to the skill multiplier. To the item multiplier? What? Okay, as it now...
I don't understand the question.
Yeah, I think that the I think the 400% was added to the item multiplier, which doesn't make much, you know. Instead of multiplying by 5, it actually just add 400% on top of what's there already. If I understand correctly, is that it, Sprambrot? Sprambrot?
Yeah, it should add only during the. First of all, it should not add just for the duration of the active skill.
Okay.
And yes, if it just add on top of all the other item bonus, yeah, that's pretty bad. I should look into that with Shane. If it's bad and if it's too cheap, we will just change it. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be on top of other stuff. It's supposed to be on its own because it's the only item that affect the skill itself. It doesn't affect the DPS of the creature. It affects the force of the skill.
Okay.
So the first one you get should double it. After a while, each one you get will be less and less powerful, but the first one should double the strength of the active skill.
Okay. Well, we'll take a look at this and see like if everything is okay.
I will take a note right now to ask Shane.
Sweet. Pitase Sam is asking, for those of us who cannot babysit the game for Ghost every hour, and since Ghosts are so important now, can you make it so we can purchase a higher Ghost item all at once and just combine the time cost of all components? Otherwise it's difficult to make Prism. Okay. So,
the short answer is yes.
Yay!
Yes, we will do that. We currently are working on the recipe book, which is pretty simple. Every recipe that you made, you will be able to just save it in the recipe book when you are in the forge, and just click on the recipe you want to make, and it will do it automatically.
Yeah, we're working on that. That was a huge pain. Some very good argument was done there, Etienne, right? I think it was
Yeah,
2
but there
days ago,
was
not
no
yesterday.
scream and no insult, which is
No
pretty
screen,
cool.
no insult. Yeah, it was a boring brainstorm. Nobody
Yeah,
died. There was no naked people. No,
yeah.
no.
That's absolutely not why Kojak is in there now. You have to
That's
know
not
that
because like,
Kojak is fine. He's not dead.
and he
Everything is
certainly didn't
okay.
end up with his hand in the air, just running around naked on fire.
Nah,
That didn't
no,
happen
no, that didn't happen.
during a brainstorm.
Yeah. Buy me more jewelry.
Why? But yeah, for the recipe book though, that's another thing. Since we shifted our focus away from the multiplayer thing, trying to chase the multiplayer experience, now we can do the recipe book, which is something that, since we are adding new item, new recipes, and more importance to the arcane, we need some way to craft easier. You know, always have the manual one, the thing that we have right now, but also, you know, after a while, just adding manually 3 freaking ghosts to
Uh,
make the thing, it's very obnoxious and very boring. So,
we
yeah,
are
this.
completely aware of the problem and we are working on that. Weirdly enough, it was harder to do than we expected because of all the difference between recipe. There's a lot of way to make one item,
Yep,
especially the monster item. You can,
yep,
so we had to find plus the rarity and the number of star give us a lot of problem to find a way to have a simple but elegant design for that. So yeah, it took us a lot of brainstorming to get it right. But I think right now we have a good idea. We just need now to do it.
yep. Can we show what we have in mind already? Or
Right
should
now,
we?
it's on my. Uh, I
Should
think
we?
the
Shall
wireframe
we?
are pretty sketchy.
Should we check it out? Okay, I'm just gonna show some
You are
interface,
doing
but
it.
huh? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna show like just a bunch of ideas we had for it. Don't take that as a like something that's gonna be like right there. But I just want to show you like how we discuss internally and how do we do our stuff. So right now that's like a non-working UI. But just to give you an idea, what we did is we were always like, okay, let's do a recipe, let's do the recipe book, and let's do everything. So at one point, I went up and opened Flash and see like, okay, how will that work? How does like the icon is set up? How is the interface going on? So my very first draft was this one over there, but we were only able to see like 4 at the same time. This one is very detailed, but with the amount of recipes that the game has, it would have become very boring after a while to
Crowded.
scroll. Yeah, very crowded after a while. So we went to this one, which is a bit more crowded. Well, this one is very crowded. That it feels very like lots of stuff in your face. But at least we can see 8 items at the same time instead of 4. But still, we were like,
I
it's
see.
still aggressive. Like there's a lot of stuff in your face.
Yeah, and also when we talk about monster item, just for the quality and the star and the number of different recipe to make that, uh, a page like that could be just only one item. So
Yeah,
it's still a
totally.
problem.
Yeah. So then we went
So
to. Yeah, go ahead.
this page, go ahead.
Yeah.
This page is still in the pipeline when you do a thing, but there's a page before that you can access.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you have the?
So we final. Well, I don't have the final result that we discussed, Etienne, but this one is the last one that we had for this recipes, this particular thing. So at least right now we have like up to 9 items, and it's breathe a little more. You know, there's less stuff in your face, just crying for attention. This thing over here, there's a shit ton of stuff that you Like it feels like everything is aggressive. This one is a little bit more sober, a little bit more okay. There's the important part here and there. So this one felt a little bit more. So each individual recipe like this, we like that. But now, as Etienne said, if you want to make like I don't know.
This is the second step.
Yeah, this is the second step. Because if you want to make a cube, there's only one way to do it. You make some tablets together, 3 parts, and then 3 parts together makes a cube. But if you want to make a Thumb King color, there's like 9, 10, 15 ways to make colors. So maybe in the future too, we could have items that has different recipes to create the same items. So we needed an interface that says, what item do you want to create? This one, okay, and then what's the recipe you want to use, you know? Which component of the item do you want to use? And then you check out the different ways you did it, and finally it gives you the page where you can actually increase the rarity or increase the power of your component individually and see if it increases the effect of the actual result item. So if you put 3 thumb color, normal, and 1 star, it's gonna show like the normal, 1 star, and everything. And then you can just like with a little arrow, you click on the arrow to upgrade the component to make it normal, rare, uncommon, or upper tier to show the result. You know, to see what's gonna make. If you increase the value of the component, it's gonna increase the value of the recipe for certain item, for certain recipe. So that was the big freaking puzzle that we had to do, that we had to deal with, and we spent, I'm not kidding, an entire day, me and Etienne and Shane, just back and forth trying different ideas to do it. Speaking of Shane, he's here. Did you want to add something?
Shane is here.
Yeah. He's here.
Oh,
We can fire him live. Hang on. How can I... Oh. Will it work? I don't know. Oh
my god.
Oh, Shane's here. Oh my god, you both share the same place. Kojak, how you doing, man? Did you have time to get a coffee or something?
No, well, that wasn't a word. I grabbed my kickstart.
Stop drinking energy drink, man.
It will kill you.
It will kill you. I have to.
Oh my god.
It almost turned you into a cat.
Oh my god, my phone won't. Stop it.
Tell me in what world you need to drink energy drink.
Yeah.
Tell me why you need to do it.
This is a trick. It's an intervention, man.
It's an intervention. We need to do it.
The world in which I depend on them for my energy.
Hang on. I just made something very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shane first. I want to say we love you. And your addiction causes us a lot of pain. And we see you every day. It destroys you.
Oh my god. I love how... Because I was just hanging out, watching the stream a little bit. And then as soon as I appear, it's just... Fired. Go, Jack, fired.
Oh, man. Okay, it's my turn. I have to read a poem or something. Like, Dear Kojak, we are here today because we love you. Please, stop drinking the evil beverage.
Yeah, drink scotch instead.
Yeah, it doesn't
Better
break
for
your
you.
brain.
Yeah.
So did you just wake up?
Instead of drinking that to keep you awake, drink alcohol to keep you asleep.
Nothing
Might
bad
not be a bad idea.
Nothing bad can happen.
Yeah, seriously.
Sweet.
No.
So I feel bad though. I mean, you just woke up. Did you have some breakfast or something?
I don't usually eat breakfast.
Ah, okay. You breakfast
Ate
with
the
an
bird.
energy drink. You eat the bird.
We joke about that all the time. It's hilarious.
Nice. Eat the bird and his eggs. Oh, okay, so
But no, I mean, I usually have a little something before the stream, but I don't usually have much. I usually just eat a big lunch.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know what
Hang
happened today, but I don't know if it's my internet or Skype, but man, do you sound like robot?
Me?
No, you and Simon, there's a lag and it's killing me.
Yeah, it sounds like
I have
internet's
problem. Yeah, I have problem with Skype since 3 days ago, and it's always laggy, even in text. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Ba-bum-ba-bum.
Holy shit! Someone tell us to uncat the ghost or the puppy dies.
But the puppy dies. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I don't know which
Gee.
puppy is that.
So first we was like hashtag free Carl, and now we have hashtag free souls. Is that it?
I feel like that's what's going on here.
Free ghost.
Yeah.
So just to recap a little bit, Kojak, we talk about the update,
Yep.
new item recipes, and why we shift away, like what happened with the multiplayer thing, why we shifted away from multiplayer a bit, and add new content. And Etienne just browsed at the at Reddit, and actually people seems to like the new items and new recipes. So far so good.
I didn't browse Reddit. I just browse comment section on the game on some site.
Okay, like on Congregate and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
armor game and new ground and stuff like that.
We got Mr. Egg who asked a question. Hang on. Yeah, 9 is nice, but how many diamond will it cost to get them all? Sounds super costly. To get all what? I'm very sorry, but I don't remember what was the question. Mr. Eggs. I don't remember. We were talking about the recipe book, by the way. I just showed like how we work. Like I said, this is just a work in progress. This is not a final result. We just said like the actual, mock-up that we did to get to something a nice solution. I just wanted to give a little insight on what was there. 9 forge slots. No, we don't want. We have 5 on maximum, not 9. I don't know where I said 9, but there's no 9 forge slots. Oh, that's a book. Yeah, it's a book. Exactly. Okay, Mr. Reg. Yeah, it is just a shortcut. It's something that you can, instead of having to put your every component manually, you can just say like, hey, I want a cube. And you just click on it and bloop, it makes it choose the 3 component for yourself very fast, So it's a shortcut thing.
Yeah, and also you won't open the book and it will be all cluttered with all the recipe in the game.
Yeah.
You have to do a recipe manually before it appears in the book.
Yeah.
So each time you create a new recipe, it will say, "Oh, you have new recipe. Go in the book."
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a collection thing, and we don't want to show every single recipe in the book.
Someone asked Zero Stat, at Valentine's Day, will we help the Lich to get a date with the succubus?
Oh, almost actually. It's almost accurate. Can we show what we have for the splash screen?
I don't know. Can we?
I like to show stuff on the podcast. Actually, it makes the podcast more interesting. It rewards the people who actually watch the podcast.
Okay, show them the splash screen of
Nice.
the.
I don't even know if I have it.
Though. I have it. I can send it to you.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. How can I reach it though?
I will send it to you. It will be easier.
Yeah, but you can't
Here
send
you
me
go.
on Skype.
No.
Although, hang on. I can always just do this. And then open Skype and everything. Okay.
Or I can show it to you may be there.
No, it's okay.
Monkey Man, we literally just talked about increasing the ghost cap. It is something that we know is needed, and we're gonna look into it.
But yeah, like in the middle of the week, I think it was actually Monday. Yeah, it was literally this Monday that we decided to say like, you know what? Maybe multiplayer is not a good idea. We should make new items and recipes like right now. And we just shift our focus right there. So instead of having 2 weeks to make an update, this one was basically 3 days to make an update. So we were just like, fuck, ha! And then make items and recipes. And also, there's something I want to point out. It's a very stupid thing to point out, but still, like, there were people.
What are you eating?
Yeah, I'm eating an apple. I should not. It's disgusting. Hang on. Okay, so I have the thing, but yeah, I was saying that there was some people saying like, hey, after 5 days the new update gets boring, or this is like a big problem here because ABC. But I mean, I'm playing the updates about 5 hours before you guys. So we can test the actual update. Well, we do test it. We do some debugs and everything to see if everything is okay. But I'm talking about actually play testing it and see like, oh, is it good? Is it fun? Or, so for example, the arcane slots, the new slots that we just added up. After a while, we were like, okay, we really need the cookbook right now because it's very boring to select every manual thing. And then we saw the comments on Reddit and everywhere. It's like, guys, it's very boring to have that. You keep, why don't you fix this? We're like, well, we were not aware because we didn't even know. We didn't even try it. We are at the same place as you guys, So basically, we cannot test 2 week the new update before you guys to see if everything is correct because it takes 2 weeks to make it, That was a lot of words, a lot of ramblings. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's go to this, guys, by the way. Look at that. Look at this. Freaking love it. So the next update will be Eat, Love, Pray, and Carl. Love, pray, Carl. I freaking love that sentence. This is something that, actually, we are changing our standard for the next update. Oh. What?
Just chat.
That's amazing. I love it. And then Larkland is just puking all over the place. To me, you are perfect.
Yeah, we the idea was to try to find a romantic scene in a movie that that everybody know, but I tap on I write on Google romantic scene in the movie, and there's not much romantic scene in the movie. And the one that was the most funny was this one, and there were it was Rick from The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
actually doing that. I never see the film. I don't know if it's a popular romantic movie, but that's Rick. To me, you are perfect, but you're gonna die.
Yeah, we have no choice. Stop.
We have no choice.
It's fucking Rick. Like, Sam just showed me that. I was like, is that Rick from Walking Dead? Like, he's so romantic. Yeah, like you actually.
But he is hiding his 44 Magnum in his bag.
He's got his cowboy hat.
If she say yeah, oh, she say no. She has to say yes.
So beautiful. But yeah, you actually made a search on Google of romantic scenes, and it was like the actual Titanic, thing. But that has been overdone.
There's not a lot. I thought there was a lot more classic romantic scene, but there's Titanic. There's the one with Ghost with the pottery.
Oh yeah. Oh my love.
Yeah, and this one, and not that much. I'm not an expert because I don't watch.
You ain't no romantic.
Yeah. I'm with my wife since a while, and all romance is gone. Anyway,
Yeah, for you, being romantic is not burping for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Today, darling, I will not burp or fart. Happy
How will you?
Valentine's Day.
I will even wear.
And then he goes like, whoops. After that one fart.
Oh god.
Nice.
What
I'm
a
actually a lucky one because my wife's birthday is on the 14th of February. So it's exactly the same date as Valentine's Day. So for that exact reason, she hates Valentine's Day. Because if she wants to, go to have a dinner at a restaurant, just to have some private time, every single restaurant in town is booked because of Valentine's Day. So she freaking hates Valentine's Day. And I get to buy one less gift per year.
Yeah, you get to just combine 2 holidays into one.
Exactly.
Dash wife, paint me like you paint your French girl.
0 stats. Beautiful. Paint me like you paint a French girl.
She's actually a French girl, so yeah.
That is correct. A
Well, there you go.
Girl. A half French girl.
Shower
Nice.
scene from Psycho.
Yeah, that's pretty romantic.
The shower scene. Da-da, da-da.
I was just thinking about the boombox thing, where he was just like holding up the
Oh,
boombox
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
the window.
that one-
Yeah.
That one too was pretty good too.
Good point.
My idea was to put the scene in Tremor when the redneck go find his 50 caliber rifle. Romantic. Say,
Wow.
oh, the rifle is so cool.
Dude, I love that movie
it's-
so much.
The rifle.
You love Tremor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Tremors.
The first one and also the second one is pretty good too.
The second one's okay. In like
Okay, no, it's not the best movie. It's okay. It's not as good as the first one, but yeah.
first one is just
The third
perfect.
one is crap.
And then the
The first-
third and fourth ones, maybe even
No,
fifth
no.
ones, they're so bad.
Oh yeah. I didn't see the fifth one. I think I see the.
So bad.
Is the fourth in the western?
I honestly, they're so forgettable. That's how bad they are.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I don't remember anything about them.
Tremors.
Yeah, I see the one the first one, which is the better one, and the
Is it
second
with
one.
Kevin
that-
Bacon,
that-
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
And he's dancing, and people don't want him to dance, and he.
He's dancing.
Fight on the
No,
tractor.
I think you got the wrong
and
movie
some-
there,
and there's a
pal.
worm.
I think
pretty good, man.
I think you got the wrong movie
I got
there.
all the movie together.
Then Iron Man shows
And then
up.
he go to
And they're on the
prison.
Titanic.
He goes to prison, and he's alone,
On-
and there's a spider, and
On top of
Yeah.
the Titanic.
The spaghetti scene from Lady and the Tramp. Oh, dude,
Oh, that's a good one.
that's also really good.
yeah. That was one of them too.
Do you guys want to go through Reddit, some comment Reddit, or actually, we should always prioritize people in the chat right now. So if you guys have any questions or concern or anything, please let us know. If you actually do at Latch and Friends, it will pop red on my side, so you'll get more chance to have the actual question. But please let us know. We can say it live. But meanwhile, we can always check out on Reddit if there's some concern or some bugs or something.
Someone say Tremor ain't Footloose, but I'm pretty sure Tremor is the sequel of Footloose. Makes perfect sense.
It probably
It
is.
would be the same character.
Oh
yeah,
man!
it's the same character. He is more older, but it's the same
Oh,
character.
shit. I'd love to see that.
Don't see the connection, man.
Yeah.
He
And also,
dances
Walking
in
Dead is
troops.
the sequel of that romantic scene you have. Like, to me, you are perfect, and then Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then the zombies ate her, and that's why he's depressed.
That's
Yeah,
that's
but-
how he find his first wife.
Yeah.
Meet his first
Exactly.
wife.
He
And
had
then
no
she
choice.
was eaten by zombie.
I've actually gotten
Okay, let's go
a
on with.
private message real quick, because he was saying that he's still not totally clear on how the cookbook would work, like especially for crafting ectoplasm and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, Worst case scenario, the way I see it working is it just provides a recipe for each stage of ectoplasm. But I know we've been talking about shortcuts, especially for that, and then maybe for like rubbish too. But where you can just like hit, or not, you wouldn't work for rubbish, but you hit a button and you can just craft like 81 souls into a prism, and it just takes longer.
Yep.
Like
yep,
that
yep.
might be a thing, but I know worst case scenario, there's just going to be a one button shortcut for every stage of ectoplasm.
Yeah. I think
Honestly, I think the first step will be the worst case scenario. Then I think after that we will try to fix it for the.
Oh. Yeah, because now we have. Yeah, I was about to say. We were talking about the Eat, Pray, Carl thing, the update. Where is it? This one. The next update will be actually next week, right? We're making a little special.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day. So basically, we're gonna make another. Instead of having an update in the next 2 weeks, because St. Valentine's Day is on next week. We're gonna make another update like quickly after this one next week, just for Valentine's Day. And then we're gonna go back to the 2 weeks regularly because it's gonna make it happen exactly on Zombidal's birthday. So the next update should be on February 9, and then another update on the 23rd, and then the next update will be on March 9, which is the release date of Zombidal. So that's why we're doing that. We're shifting the schedule for a week.
So it means one more update for you guys.
One more update. It's gonna be a small update though. Like depends on what we can do in a week. But yeah.
Yep, definitely the Valentine stuff. And I think we can add more items pretty quickly too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think we should. I think for now on, for a while, we should always add a little bit of new recipe and new item, because it's pretty easy to do a new content whatsoever.
And
New
people
content is
fucking
easy.
love it.
Yeah.
You love what? Sorry?
And people love it.
Love what?
The new content, new items
Okay,
and stuff.
yeah. Yeah, I like it. The new the mugs and everything. Feels good to craft new stuff. And we got Exquisite asking, do you think that the number value in the game are too out of limits and the game need different measurement system? What do you mean? You mean that right now we're already into the exponential scientific measurement system? Or what do you mean? I'm not sure if I understand. Quickly. Not sure if I understand.
Yeah, that is very tough to parse what he said. If he's just talking about measuring.
Well, I don't know if it's like, for example, Clicker Heroes. After a while, it was like OS for octillion, septillion, and stuff like that. And afterwards, it was like just a bunch of digits. So it was like the asterisk, the star, or parentheses, or bracket, or exponential symbol, up to a point where it was just nothing. So either we do that, or whatever we do, we're always gonna end up needing the scientific measurement system. So I don't know if that was the question. Otherwise, if you have ideas to correct that, let me know. Otherwise, we got Cheek asking, if you guys actually do the hell-rich shards, will the multiplier be added after all of the normal shard are computed, or will it be its own individual stack of DPS multiplier? Talking about the hell-rich shard. What is hell-rich shard?
I have no idea.
Are they like the bigger shard?
The mayhem shards, maybe, but it mathematically a shard. It doesn't matter when the multiplier is added,
Yeah.
because it's its own separate thing.
Yeah, if it's before or after, doesn't, like 2 multiplied by 4 or 4 multiplied by 2 does the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mini Brad is asking, the challenge in World 4 need to be unlocked by reaching, but the challenge is, shit, yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. Actually, Kojak, you remember when I said that we should make the challenge visible for everybody the same way we do with the chests?
Did I not do that?
Probably not, but I think that I think that I actually didn't ask you like, okay, we need that for the next update. I think it was just a brainstorm, because you like right now we should make the challenge visible for everyone, but we should make the chests not visible until you clear the world. And my reason is because it's gonna make another incentive to clear out the world. Because right now, World 2 and 3, you can just go in there and just get all the chests. But if we make it invisible, like World 1, it's going to make more value to actually clear the entire place and get your chests, you know? But doing that is actually removing something nice for the player right now. But as a balancing perspective, that's a better decision to do that. So either you just go and collect your white orbs quickly, like for example, if we have 10 worlds, for example, the white orbs of World 1, 2, and 3 won't matter much, but the chests will add an additional value, an additional incentive to clear out World 1, 2, and 3. So you will end up saying like, okay, do I try to just gather and farm white orbs by clearing World 7, 8, 9, 10 and fuck the rest? Or should I try to clear them out just to try to get more items and more components and everything, you know? Otherwise, the way it is right now, you can just clear World 9, 10 and collect the chest everywhere, you know, which is a bad thing. So we need to remove that, but I know that when we're gonna remove that, people will be super mad and say, we're the worst dev ever, blah, blah, blah. So we have to give something good in return as well. So we have to switch the two. So we should make the challenge visible for everyone and remove the chest simultaneously. What do you think, guys, by the way? Etienne, you're like,
I just like the chat. No.
Honestly, right now, weird enough, I don't know what happened with my Skype, but I'm barely
hearing us?
Yeah.
Papa, you want to restart your Skype, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do that, man.
Okay.
Sure, I don't mind.
And be back.
Right.
I'll be back.
Where's my pitchfork? Reddit.
What? Where's my big fort? My Reddit. But do you understand my concern, guys, though? Like, and I'm talking to you guys in the chat as well at the same time. Do you understand why I say that? Because I feel that's going to be something that people will say, like, fuck you, why did you do that, blah, 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 blah. But it's still a good decision.
Yeah. I mean, it's a gameplay decision that changes things, so of course we're going to have people that are all pissed off. But I think it changes things for the better.
Yeah. Because right now, it's going to fix the problem for the challenge that you have to unlock challenge to try to get the challenge 1200, but you have to actually reach 1300 to unlock the challenge, and when you unlock it, you just beat it super fast. So that's a problem right there. And also, we need to add some incentive for the player. What I mean is trying to get another 4-star chess in World 4 for me is not a good incentive. I don't care about that next 4-star chess because I already have one at the beginning and I know what's going to be in there anyway. But when I see a challenge, I know that's always a unique item. It's always something that has a great value. So I want to crave for that. I want to see what's inside, so it's gonna give me another goal for the late game player, like what's gonna be in that challenge. But if I don't see that challenge, I have 0 goal, right? So that's why we need to change it out.
Yep. And I think that in the long run, once we do the idea with the monsters that get stronger so that they're kind of their own challenge too, everything will kind of make a lot more sense.
Yep.
And especially since, like, the first world, the chests are invisible until you fight the map. If you can beat the monsters... Oh, Etienne is talking, but he is...
Yeah, I'm back.
Yay, Jen's back.
Okay. We could not hear you at all.
Seems to work better.
Yay.
Ugh. But, talking with one of the guys from chat, I do think I think that doing the crafting of the souls, like just taking a lump sum of souls and making them into an item, we should probably make that a priority, like below the cookbook.
Hang on, can you repeat that again?
Like, so if you just want to make a prism, it just takes 81 souls and makes a prism. You don't have to go through the issue of crafting each one of the things independently. Okay. I think we should make that a priority, especially because we want to do a lot more with ectoplasm.
Yeah. I might be the asshole here, though, but speaking, since the prism are giving very nice item right now, maybe, like, it's very hard to get one, but when you have one, it's gonna reward you a lot. So I don't know what we can do to pump out quickly prism, but
they won't be more quick. Instead, the only thing is you don't have to come back to the game every 3 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
yep.
You get it.
Take the same amount of time, but you won't have to, as I say, come back to.
Got it.
The only problem I have with that, it may not be a problem. The problem is I don't want to do that for everything. If we just do that for the prism, I understand, but to give you an example, I don't want to be able to craft any item I already craft with basic item. I don't know if you get my drift. To give you an idea, I don't want you to be able to just click on the Mason Jar of Death and it will take death chalices to do it.
No, I totally agree with you on that, and I think it's reasonable.
Because it will be imagine with the monster item the problem it will be.
Yeah, it's actually impossible with monster items.
Exactly.
Like, not gonna lie, it's one of those, like I said to you, it's one of those things that computer science students write theses on. But yeah, no, I think for the souls, it makes sense because it's just one resource.
Yeah, it's a resource. The souls are completely different. So yeah, I think we could make an exception for them. And I think if we do that, when we present them in the cookbook, they should have a different visual. Should be in a different, maybe add a line to separate them from the rest. I don't know.
Yeah. Or like a quick craft tab that's just ectoplasm.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
have them at the bottom of the separate from the other.
Yeah, it might be like a unique item that you unlock in the challenge or something. You know, like
I think it should just be
add-on, like a 3D printer add-on or something like that. I don't know.
The cookbook itself is
an add-on, yeah.
It's an add-on that will be given pretty soon after the 3D printer. Mm-hmm. The reason why we want to put it as an add-on is because we want new player to be able to experience manual crafting before having the cookbook. So, but it will be pretty soon after getting the 3D printer. So people that play for a while, there will be no problem. You will have it as soon as you log it in the game. There will be maybe a little monster to kill, but people that are pretty high in the game will have it as soon as we release it.
Yup. I said it first.
Yeah, but I sing it.
Now I can see. How about a look at the chat again? We got Mini Brad who said like that's what he meant about the chest. From what I see in the chat, people are agreeing with the chest and challenge thing. Actually, having them switch. Even I think that Mini Brad actually said, "Oh yeah, I thought you guys just forgot it, like World 1, you know."
Yeah.
So I think it will be easier than. It might go smoother. What else? Like an add-on to grind mini goes. Yep. Sprumbrot says like, yes, I'm on with you with your opinion. Otherwise, we can get like 200 chests in an hour. So yeah.
Yeah, and people are still going to get tons and tons of chests. One of the things that we didn't do that I wanted to look into, or no, actually we didn't do it because I wanted to do it as part of the cookbook thing, was to look at repricing the chests in the arcane so that it's worth it to make them if you want them, but they don't just become unreasonably priced at a certain point.
Yeah. We could have something like you put 3 scrap and it converts back into a chest. You know? So
there is that, but I was just thinking about making them take a little bit extra time and just making the prices not scale.
Ah, okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we should try to fix that. It's something I think it's not that hard to fix, but we always postpone it because we think there's something better to do. But yeah, I think we should try to fix it for the next update.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
I
said it first.
Yeah, but I think it first.
So if we wanted to go to Reddit, we can either go look at the people who agree with us and send us tons of praise, which is always fun.
Oh yeah.
But then there's somebody, and I recognize his name because he's been kind of, not trolly, but a very almost negative presence on the subreddit.
Okay.
But his post is called, "I'm disappointed with the new items."
Again.
Yeah.
There's one.
Then again, this is the same dude who's constantly telling us.
Let's start with the disappointing and let's finish by the praise. So
yeah, we can always do that. We can always check. Wall of text.
Yeah, huge wall of text.
Whoa. Okay.
Let's see what
Uh.
what the wall of stick is.
So there are 2 classes of items. Actually, hang on. I gotta pop out the chat so that I can actually see.
Yes, one seemed nice at first, but after you craft a bunch of additional additional value, there must be one good expect identity just to create and find with things. Well, right there, I think that the rest will always show that, but yes, and we're gonna make new items and new stuff, and actually, like when we started this very podcast, we said that we didn't want to focus on new features and actually try to create new items, new compelling stuff and new content instead of adding new features. So, for example, yes, the additional value after a while, if you just add like plus 2 DPS, plus 2. The first one is very nice. Okay, when I say like plus 1,000, gonna make more sense. So the first one is like, oh my god, it's very cool. But the second one is like, oh, it's only double. And then as you add them more, it becomes less and less good. But the thing is, then we can add another tier which can create like plus 1,000,000%. So it's gonna go like, oh my god, and then multiply by 2 again, and then we can do that. So the additional item, that's why we have them. That's a perfect tool for us to create incentives, to create a huge boost in DPS or skull value, so we can sparkle them here and there and just make those, oh my god, I'm so better now, you know? So the additional one is for that. Multiplicative one is to have a reward, an easy reward that we can give anywhere in the game. So in a challenge, if it's a challenge at 50, difficulty 50 or 5,000, a multiplicative reward is nice to receive. but we cannot just make them like every 3 hours, because then it doesn't make sense anymore. It's gonna just unbalance the entire game. So right now we just made something that you can create one every about a week. Like every week you can multiply your value by 2 or something like that. But it's not like the final result and that's it. Zombial will always be like that forever. It's just like the tools that we have right now. Etienne, you were about to say something?
Yeah, the true. We made 2 tier for the dead callus. There's a dead bug and the dead
Yep.
mason jar. This is the only one we did that for now, but we intend to have a lot more tier for every item that we already did in this update, and for the next one, we want to have a lot of tier for each item. And these will be increased by the power of the shards. So sometimes the new tier item will be even powerful than a shard, but since it works also with the bonus shard of the shard, new tier item will give you a great boost, like new monster gave you a great boost earlier in the game. So that's the idea, to make new tier and new item and have a lot more item from now on.
Yep. So that, how about that? The shards, you can really deal in 40 if you don't have access to the game, only playing edition before the return of the ghosts. Yeah, so actually just like it takes a shit ton of time. Okay. Well,
Yeah, the ghosts are tough to craft, which we plan to fix.
yeah, exactly. Mega Cube, at first it seems great, but let's think this through. I like this. Well, again, I think I refer to this again. Like, it's gonna make a big first bonus, but then it's gonna fade away a little bit. Because, yeah, I exactly refer back to my first comment of the additional thing. That must, pretty good return. So, yeah, about the same thing. I like how you rate everything.
Yeah, I know.
rate them as -C, a D, -C. Nice, but take another day. Magic extra additive. What?
So, I don't know if you remember about that. We talk about the time, the crafting time. Right now, the new item take a lot of time to craft. We weren't as sure it was a good idea. The reason why we did that is because most of the people only play once a day, and that's why most of the items take about a day to do. Because some people say to us that if it takes only 1 hour, they kind of feel like they are missing out.
Yep.
So that's why we want to make a stronger item, but that take more time to craft. Not sure if it's a good idea right now. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what we
Always
have
test it
tried.
out.
Yeah, and if people hate it and they want us to
To die?
die, maybe we will do something else.
Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much this, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people are talking about it and debating with him on the value of some of those items. And some of them, like the, where is it? Spectre Axe. Like, it bonuses, or it gives a bonus to the Flying Spectre, which... Or not the Flying Spectre, the Blue Spectre. And yeah, he's kind of a lower tier monster, but I think that having items like that is really good. I mean, you don't have to craft it if you never use him, so...
Yeah. Also about that, someone asked a question. They ask if and I wanted to ask you that. They ask if the bonuses is given with all the DPS bonuses for the item. I don't know if I make myself clear. No. the 400% that the axe give, does it go on? Yeah, it's double is active power, or it just go on the power of the DPS given to the blue spectre by items?
It acts as an item.
Ooh.
Is that bad?
Yeah, that's pretty bad because it doesn't double it doesn't double the power of the active skill, right? It just adds DPS. Like right now, I don't know. I have maybe 3,000% DPS for the blue spectre. All my item, do I just have 3,400 now, or is it just my active skill that is double?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I did not think about that. I thought that mathematically it would be the same. I think I can change the bonus of the item so that it actually adds to the skills instead. But it would still, I think it would still be additive. I'm not sure.
Okay, because it should not be. It should be in a way not multiplicative, but because it should be additive with other skill acts. But since it's just for the skill.
Yeah, I think I can change it so that it works with skills. I'll have to take a look at that.
Because also we should really look into that, because these are test item. The skill item, this one and the squid stone are test item, but there will be a lot of item that will increase or change the ability of the active skill. So I really think we should do a separate thing for that. They should not just go over the actual bonus of the item.
Yeah, I can change what bonus group they're added to, but I have to go in and double check that the math actually works out.
Okay.
But yeah, that's totally doable.
By the way, guys, to change the subject, any updates on the Steam version? Mr. Drinus asked you. On the Steam version, that's a good question.
I mean, I think that's kind of on your shoulders, isn't it?
Yeah, that's totally right. That's totally right, actually. Like that bounces back on me, but yeah, it all goes back to if we have a plan to release the game. Actually, we need a plan to release the game. At first, we wanted to have the multiplayer done first, but I believe that we should just not do that. Maybe we could do like an event world, something like this, like in a world that says, hey, the game is coming out on Steam. Here's a steampunk world that you can have some unique items, blah, 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 blah. And in there will be like a link to the Greenlight page or to the page, the actual page, to try to rate us up so we can have something, to push the game forward. So we just need a plan, actually. Because I believe, we need a plan first, and we also need to make it work with Steam API, so we need to remove the ads, we need to put their own system of in-app purchase, blah, blah, blah. So all that stuff, we still need that. But yeah, basically it all goes back to we don't have a plan, an actual release plan. We plan to release that over there, but we just need okay, what should we do to announce it to everybody, Because it's quite easy to just upload a game, but if we do that, it's going to fall in the shadow of Steam, which we want to give it a push a little bit.
Yeah, and that fall into the Mike's lap, and since Mike is only a cat interested in money, not sure what will happen.
Just a quick note. You had mentioned Greenlight to me. I don't actually think we need to.
Okay.
Because we already have Infernax up on Steam.
Okay.
I think we can just use that same account and put Zombital on there.
Yeah.
You already have a Berzerk account for Steam. I don't think we need to go through the crowd or go through the channels for somebody trying to get something on there for the first time. I think we can just use the account we already have.
Yeah, I think that when Mike's gonna be back from vacation, I'll put Mike on the case. I'll put Mike on the case. Actually, I asked him a while, but he was so he has many different projects to work on. So Drennis. So in plain English, we're talking 200 years before release. No, we're not actually. We're not. We're gonna release. I want it to be released like before Just Ships and Me's and Infernax. Like in the next months, for example. I'd like to have that.
That'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be pretty awesome indeed. Shawai. Salut mes hosties. Salut Shawai.
Shawai.
Good idée.
Salut Shawai.
Salut Shawai. Sorry, some French Canadian slip there. Go Jack.
It's all good.
Somebody said in French Canadian like, "Hey, you fucking shittard." That's basically what he said. So we just replied.
But I try to give Kojak some basic in French Canadian.
It's some basic in French Canadian. Nice.
Yeah. You know, I'll just say the P word. If I remember correctly.
Dark Usha is saying why there's 5 identical skip 4-hour button in Arcane. Yeah, we needed to refresh the interface. We unfortunately didn't have time to do it. So yeah, we took that time to make new items. Yeah. So Luca is saying salut bande de Mongol. Okay, so we have a bunch of French Canadian. Hey guys, how you doing? Salut gang de Mongol. Love that.
Stay good, Montreal.
Alright, there's 2 guys from Montreal right now. Montreal! Thanks. Side note, love your streams. I have a hard time finding crazy people on this kind of crazy level. So weird, Drennis. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the good, good comment, Jim.
Is there? Can we go back on Reddit and read the praise because the last one?
Because you're crying inside.
Yeah.
I just want to look at the actual comments. The
comments were defending us for the most part.
Oh yeah, nice. The only monster worth investing is the Tomb King. I do agree, and we actually talked about that last Wednesday, right? About a way to make the tier up and everything. So at one point, it will be done. It will be done. I feel like there's a... no more Quebec. Okay, sweet. I feel like there's a bunch of... a couple of people that just enjoy taking the new update, skipping everything to the end, and reach the end of the update and say like, hey, there's nothing left after that. Like, yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
Kind of like, okay, we added this. And then you go like super fast. There's nothing after this. Yeah. We're working on it.
This dude is every time somebody talks about a cool new feature to add, he then says, "No, you're stupid. The devs should do this one thing and like fix the game because the game is broken." And that's what he says like every time.
Oh, okay. All right, not gonna give too much attention.
And what is his? Can we read his idea? I want to know what his idea is.
I don't remember. A little bit of fuzz on my monitor. I don't remember where specifically his whole like concept for fixing the game is, but we talked about this, and I talked about this with you as well, Simon. Basically, he wants us to change it so that you can casually progress through the game. Just from playing. It's a smooth curve instead of like
curve,
steps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we talk a lot about the smooth curve, which is really the problem with that. It's become really boring and
exactly.
Yeah, I get it. It's a smooth curve. I will buy the next thing, then I will go faster, then buy the next thing, and that's it. Perfect curve is boring. Yeah, we could have a great mathematic formula that will just go smooth and just go forward, but it's boring.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. Like, idle games tend to have very smooth very exponential curves for players, like Cookie Clicker does, and I know Adventure Capitalist kind of does. I played Oil Tycoon, like Idle or something on my phone until it stopped working. But all of those have very exponential curves for the player. But Zombital is slightly different in that you kind of indirectly progress through the game in like 3 different ways with orbs, DPS, and difficulty levels.
Yeah, and there's a lot of plateau, we know. There's a lot of wall, and there's a lot of holy shit that go fast.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We want it to... And I think right now with the new item, you will be able to craft a bunch of them, and it will go fast for a couple of for some time, and then you will reach another plateau. We will release something. That's all good, but for a new player, that's pretty good because the game it's all about going fast, going slow, going fast. So you only want to reach that new top, that new item. So. Yeah, this is the way we decide to do the game, man. I think this worked well.
Yup.
It does, because there's, in movies and everything like that, there are highs and lows for interest. Things like get really intense, and then they kind of cool off for a little while, and then they get even more intense, and then they cool off for a little while. That's just how a good entertainment works.
Someone say my action is pretty strong. Yes, it is.
What? Nah.
No, I don't have an accent.
You don't have a big accent.
I don't have a Cardius of Grow accent.
My accent is perfectly correct, esti.
Yeah, I have a perfectly correct accent.
All right. Was there another comment we should check out, Mr. New Villagers idea? Let's check it out.
I haven't seen this one.
Since the forum is just for new item, I figure I should make a new post here for submitting a ton of item ideas here. What if when we just remember there's a small chance we're down to be catch? Sorry, as originally.
I like the idea of Lucifer.
Lucifer. It's a Lucifer. It's Lucifer.
I just imagine you, but painted cheap in red with fake horn.
I should actually just like put makeup and just take a picture of myself, like zero Photoshop. Zero Photoshop. Oh, nice.
I'm Lucifer.
I'm Lucifer.
It could just be your emote.
Yep, it could be my emote. There we go. Reward could be set or completely random. It could like 1,000. Okay, so basically you give them villagers and it gives you a random price. Nice, I like it.
I like the idea, and I think it could be the idea of bounty that we had.
Yep.
We could use that for a bounty. Actually.
Oh, to feed the bounty guy.
To feed the bounty guy,
yeah.
I mean, we could also do something where if a villager runs off the screen, they die, but they don't drop anything. They just give you a soul if they had one. So we could implement some kind of way for gaining souls while offline.
It doesn't take that much time to get souls, though. Like, for me, I just play in the morning, and then whenever I go to the toilet, and that's it. And I'm just like, oh, I missed a couple of villagers. Okay, done. So it takes like about 15 seconds. So it's very fast. Since there's a cap at 20. So that'll be my 2 cents.
We definitely need to look into changing that in some way to allow people just to make a prism.
You want me to say slot?
Yeah.
I want to say slot. Yeah, but I think I got the slot more than someone else.
You got the slot more?
Yeah, I know the difference between a slot and a slot.
I slot better than last slot.
Yeah.
How much?
My slot have a lot of slot.
How much slot can Etienne slot if Etienne slot
How many slots can a slot?
Yeah, exactly.
You slotted slots.
How are you talking about? What kind of slot are you talking about?
Yeah, actually, it's really funny. One of the comments, or the first comment, literally says, basically, the ghost is already the prisoner.
Yep, that's a good point. Drinus, for people like me who's addicted and play 24/7, the 20 cap is pretty tedious. Yeah, we're gonna up it up though. We're gonna make it a bit higher.
I think the number of time we've been asked this in this very podcast right now, it's a good reason just to do it. And yes.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god.
Totally.
Larklin, you're amazing.
What?
You need 81 ghosts for a prism, so we should set the cap to 80.
Ah, nice. Well, we actually I thought about the wallet concept for the ghosts. Like we could have something that make it you can convert a shit ton of ghosts into and skip. The one instead of having 3 together and then 9 and 27, we could have like 9 at the same time. And then I have another item that make it the cap goes at 50 instead. So now we can reach another tier with that add-on, and then you can reach like the cap of 100, and then you can reach with another step. So we're gonna have like that little system here. So whenever you get that new item, you'll be like, oh yeah, that'll feel like a nice reward, So that's always like I love to do that, guys. I know that it sounds weird, but like right now the 20 cap. It's just we start with that, and instead of just unlocking it and say like, hey, it's there right now, I like to make an item that actually gives you, you chase for something, you get the item, like, oh yeah, now I have that cap, and it's gonna be like super cool to do X, So you reward the player by doing so, instead of just like, here's an update, the cap is now at 50. I like when the player gets to the problem first, and then have the solution with an item. It feels so much rewarding when you hit the problem first, So I like doing that.
And actually, we could even make it like another joke about Ghostbusters. We could include the an item that's the thing that they hold the ghosts in.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can just increase your cap by 9 or something.
Yeah, it should be a Twinkie.
A Twinkie.
A Twinkie.
Yeah.
A Twinkie. I am still having problem with Craft Boost in hell the first time I log on iOS. It says we can't connect to the internet, not even an option to skip with Bloodstones. What? Not even an option to skip with Bloodstones?
Yeah, that's not good.
On iOS?
I checked before... Oh, no, because we haven't even launched the new update on iOS. So
that's a good point.
Yeah, what country are you in?
Zero Stash, are you going to add fire station to hell? There's one building that we want to do in hell.
Yeah,
actually.
can we show it? Maybe, and it would be fun if someone knew where the new building come from.
Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking it was
the one for the bounty. It's not finished, but I think we can show the visual.
Yeah, sure. Send it to me. Send it to me, baby.
I will.
I thought it was. I thought
or
we were
I
talking
can just
about
take my camera. I can just take my camera and show it to people.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It'll be easier. Let me just.
I thought you were talking about the Devil Lady thing.
Slimer could be a new monster.
Yeah, that's right. I can get screenshot for you. I'm in Canada. Okay, sweet. Yeah, let us know. I mean, after the podcast, just poke us on Twitter / send some stuff at feedback@zombile.com so we can communicate with you and get this sorted out. I was suggesting earlier to use the vacuum and crafting recipe, and I have a tank to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like having a tank for the backpack. Totally agree.
Oh yeah, we do need better double deal chests. I don't think I ever did that for World 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, the Devil Deal chest. Yeah, I'm stuck at 3. I was like, why the hell do I want a level 3 chest?
It's good for making rubbish.
It's good for making rubbish. Nice. So, are we done, guys? Are we? Did you guys have any other question, by the way, or Etienne?
I just want to find the new hell building.
Well, okay.
Oh, I got it. I just need to. Is there anything else on Reddit that we want to look at?
Well, I was just looking at the patch notes thread that Larkland put up, and the top one says, "Wow, how is this a small update? This is huge with all the items and bug fixes."
Hey.
Which one?
The very top, the one that Larkland made as an announcement. The
okay, the
small
update
update.
and shiny new community item. Oh yeah, sweet.
I don't know if we can see my screen.
Nice. I like that.
The new hell building. It's not at the right place right now.
Holy shit! 700 calories. Fuck.
Does someone know what it is? And also,
Oh yeah.
look at that! Whoa!
I like the building. Whoa!
I'll show you a lot of building that you weren't supposed to see. Whoa!
Whoa!
There's a lot of new
Shit.
building. This one, if someone know what it is, just say it in the chat.
Yeah. Can you see the reference for that building?
Yeah.
The fuck is that snail? Trap monster! Bedol. Bedol just straight up.
Cheat.
Bedol.
It's cheating. Not
Berzerk Bedol. Just.
it's a trap master, not a trap monster.
Yeah. Yeah, you're actually wrong. It's not trap monster. It was trap master.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's a
think I have
creature
the,
from one of our old game. Trap
Yeah,
master,
hang on.
which is a pretty great game.
That dude over here.
Oh, that bring back a lot of memory.
Yeah, that dude over there. That was a nice game. I love that splash screen. That was in 2009. Man, it's like almost 10 years ago.
Who's that
Fuck.
Pokemon?
Oh,
Who's
Don't
that
play
Pokemon?
it was 10 years ago.
Dude, 10 years ago.
Oh,
I have an
no.
entire portfolio of stuff and Mechanical Commando. Let's check it out. 2008. Mechanical Commando, very first game by Berzerk Studio, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, and actually
so
Carl
young.
was a traitor.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, Carl is a name that we see a lot. Oh, Bobo and Popo.
Yeah, that was the whatever the hell this is. I did that game in exchange of a burrito. True story.
That game we redo that game with clowns. It was
Yep.
called Bobo and Popo.
Yep.
They were. Yeah.
Look, he's scratching his
He's
crotch.
scratching his dog.
Yeah.
They smell their armpit when you play.
We sold that game for $200, and we also tried to sell that game. Eat nasty stuff.
I remember you showed that on stream one time.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
long time ago. That was a game. That was a game jam actually. Before game jam was a thing.
Yeah.
In 2008, like I think there was a bunch of Lodom there, but not that much. I don't know when they started that, but a bunch of people at Frima Studio, the place we used to work before Berzerk Studio, we just said like, hey, why don't we take like one day and just make a contest? We all put $10 in a pot, and the winner get the pot. And me and Mark won actually with that game. That was beautiful.
Think of all the burritos.
Lodom there first. I want to know like first Lodom there. When it was 2000? No, not for, okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Fucking, I'm just looking at the spreadsheet again. There's so much more to it.
There's even more than before.
There's more.
Damn.
I know.
In 2002, okay. Damn, it was a long time ago. Okay, so yeah, we were not the first one, but still. Wasn't as popular. Okay, so what else? Is there anything else, guys?
No. Do you want to smell my finger? No.
The other side. The other side.
It would be fun if you can see my finger coming from.
Hang on, you've probably been asking this before, but did you ever expect Zombie to become the success it did? Expected it, not that much actually. Like I
Hoped.
I hoped, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm totally happy of the result actually. I'm even more happy that people are still playing this to this day. Like after a year. That's a first for Berzerk Studio.
Yeah,
that people,
honestly,
that so much people play.
I think we expect the initial success because it's been a while. It's been a long time since we are in this business. So the initial success was expected. What we did expect is for it to last that long.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think in the past we made some mistake. I think we could also make Sons of the Coliseum last that long, but
Yeah.
we didn't have the experience at the time. We didn't have we didn't know how to do it, and also the game wasn't designed to be updated 2 times a month. We would run out of content pretty quick on Sons of the Coliseum. Contrary to the Zombie Doll, which we can update every 2 weeks, and we have a bunch of ideas. We know what to do. If I had to update right now Sons of the Coliseum, I would be really. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I won't know what.
We need to start from scratch and make a suck 2 instead.
Yeah,
Drenas is saying a clicker usually keep me awake. I've been here since March last year, I think, so I can only say bravo. Thank you very much, man, Drenas. Thank you for being with us with all these months. I'm so glad to hear those comments. Like, I'm addicted to my own game. I'm playing it right now. Look, I'm not kidding. The fucking game was open right there, and I was playing on the stream. So that's a good thing, though, because as a player, I'm like. It would be awesome if we add X, Y, and Z. So then we could go to the production and say like, okay, let's add X, Y, and Z. You know, it's not like a producer on top of us saying like, hey, we should have this to increase microtransaction and money and also traffic and blah blah blah. You know, we're actually playing the game and say like, it will be fun to do this. Let's fucking do it. You know.
Yeah, and we will try to continue to. Surprise you with new weird content and new stuff. The thing we don't want is you to say, oh yeah, I figured the game, that's over. Nothing else will be different from now on. So yeah, that's what we want to do. So yeah, the game will continue to grow, I think, for a while.
I'm wondering if there's another company or another game that provide updates every 2 weeks on 9 different platforms. Well, not 9, but we have like Android, iOS, Amazon, and then 5 website that we update.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I want to say 7 platform, and soon 8 with Steam. But like, it's not a dare. It's not like, hey, I dare you guys, we're the best in the world. No, but if somebody else does that, I want to watch them do it. I want to see like, how do they do it? Because for us, it's on a very tight schedule, and yeah, we have to be like very small and very fast and swift. So I'm wondering.
I know that Warframe does updates very frequently, and they also stream the devs themselves and the community manager.
Okay.
They stream at least once a month, I know. I need to actually follow it and like watch the dev streams at some point.
Okay.
But I know that they do something similar to us, but I know that they don't put out updates nearly as frequently as we do.
Okay.
I think I cannot recall to mind another team that streams as frequently, updates as frequently, to as many platforms as we do.
Look at that, guys. I've added ads inside of my own tool. Look at that. So that's the tool I created for Broadcaster. And the thing is, when I open the tool, there's a little something on the top right to say like, hey, this sucks and that sucks. So Broadcaster, if they use this, they will actually, they will see a little ads from Zombile. So the tool is free. I spent a shit ton of time doing it, and I'm like, at least, you know, I could have asked for a little something in return. And I came up with this idea.
I love that we're reusing Bob's little ad, like, signpost thing.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to... is that this one?
Yeah, it's weird because the first time I designed Bob, let's see it. It was the first idea I had in mind. I didn't think it would be such a character. And each character, they grow on personality, and we use it so much more. But at first, it was just, okay, I need a knight. Okay, I need a necromancer. So I didn't put a lot of effort that much in designing it. But I still like it a lot.
Yeah, we kind of inject the personality as we went on.
Yeah.
Quickly, we have Davini asking, on iOS, if you have the app active and it goes in lock screen, there from idling, once you unlock it, you see only half of the screen. I have the exact same problem on my device as well.
Yep.
And like it started to do that when I updated my iOS, my iOS to the 10. It just started to do that on Zombile. I really don't know what the fuck is happening with that, but I found a little way to fix this. So if you are in luck, you go back to your home screen, then you just double tap. You're gonna see like all your apps and everything. So you could just go to Zombile and you wait a bit until you see the black screen. And then when you go back, focus on it, it's going to fix itself. So I don't know why, but since I updated to iOS, the latest one, it started to do that. Only like half of the screen does that. So when it does, just go back to home and then just double tap to see your stuff. And go back to the game, it's going to be fixed.
It does it on Android as well.
Someone asked when is the next update, and someone else replied 2 weeks from now. As we say at the beginning of the podcast, not this week. The next update will be next week because we want to catch Valentine's Day, and also we want to change the timing of the update to catch the first year anniversary of Zombile.
Yeah. That'd be great if for the first year of anniversary we release it on Steam. That'd be nice.
That would be pretty cool.
Although, do we have time to do it?
Is it possible?
Is it possible?
No, it is. It is not possible. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah. Screw that. So yeah, Davini, I know it sucks as it tips, but I don't know. I have zero idea why it started to do that. That the game is covered in black. You said it does that on Android as well, Kojak?
Yep.
And is there a fix, or is there a like a pattern, like a turnaround you can do, like I just described on iOS?
No.
No. Okay. You're just fucked.
Yeah, basically. I have no idea how to fix it. The only way I've been able to fix it. It doesn't happen every time either. The only way I've been able to fix it is just to clear it from memory and open the game again.
Spram Brother saying, can't wait for Latch's wife birthday event.
Yeah.
She'll be so happy. Like, my wife is zero gamer. Like, she doesn't really... Like, she don't hate video games, but she's just, like, not attracted to games at all. So, That would be so romantic. I mean, like, look, I make an event in Zombido, the game that you don't care about. I was so more romantic. Like, fuck off. Go make the dishes and shut up.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, she tell me that, not the other way around.
I was like,
damn. Yeah, no, okay, now that I said that, it feels really weird. So the wife says, like, I don't care about your stupid update. Go make the dishes and shut up. Oh, okay, my name is Lash and I'm stupid. By the way, there's a little giveaway coming up. So if you just talk in the chat, guys, you'll have a chance to win 25 diamonds for the little giveaway.
oh my God.
A preview or anniversary update. I don't know what we're gonna do for anniversary update. Our initial plan was trying to get the multiplayer update for there, but I feel that we would have missed the target anyway, because yeah, it was too much.
I know what I want to do, but that's just me.
Okay. You want to put yourself naked in the game?
Yes.
Click on it! Click on it for 5 diamonds!
It's just me like running around like this.
And it's just like wiggle around, you don't have to tap it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, it's so difficult. Tap on it. Oh, damn. Thanks, Berzerk. Thanks for the cheer, man.
Oh shit. No, but
People
it's
want prism instead of diamond.
the thing that I originally suggested, which is the generals thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, funny thing, people want prism instead of diamond. Is it something we can do in the future? Give them an idea, an item.
Somebody asked to get a devil deal that gives like a cube, an ectoblast cube, for example, something like that.
It could be nice sometime, but yeah, have a cube.
It's like a chest that gives you a couple of random ectoplasm items.
I was about to say that actually. We could make a different type of chest, because remember the bounties idea? That when we reach like 10 bounties, we get a special chest. We could code the chests right now and have like a special chest, a devil chest or whatever, that gives a way better type of items, and then we give that chest in the bounties.
Yeah, totally doable.
People will be happy to get a prism or a cube or something like that now.
Yep. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, that's kind of the way we design the game. We create demand, then we supply demand.
That's
supply demand.
That's a very concise way to say it.
Yeah.
That's a very concise way to say it.
So,
Meat spin. Meat spin, Bob.
Oh no.
And I know the exact sound for it. It needs the.
the screw chest. Oh my god.
Okay, how about we do the giveaway right now? We have 39 people in. 25 diamonds giveaway, guys. Who's gonna win? Go, Jack! Go, Jack won! That is totally not rigged, but will Kojak be there? Say something in the chat, Kojak! You have to say something! Holy shit! That is so beautiful. But guys, we have something special that we do here on Berzerk TV or Lash and Friends, or you know what we do usually when somebody like a bot or ourselves win, we make a second giveaway. So that's actually a very good news. Was it rigs? No, it wasn't. It's just that we're gonna make 2 giveaways instead. on Berzerk TV. So Larkland, not Larkland, but Kojak, where were you? Where were you, Kojak?
Where was I?
There you go. Boom, you're out.
Oh.
Yo, 2 giveaway, guys. Giveaway number 1. I love when that happens. Kojak win. Mr. Regs, Alex, KMTPR! KMTPR is our winner, but my friend, you have to say something in the chat. Just say anything in the chat and the prize will be yours, otherwise the monster will eat ya and you will die.
Oh my god.
KMTPR. KMTPR, please say something in the chat. Et voila! Boom! The winner is you, KMTPR. Congratulations, my friend. So we're gonna proceed to another giveaway in just 15 seconds, just after I do this for winning 25 diamonds in Zombidle. Whoop whoop! I'm gonna put Berzerk TV instead.
All right, now I need.
Boom,
Actually,
send
let me see if
tweet and
they-
send another tweet. Boom, boom, boom. And let's do another one. Is it okay, Kojak?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at how.
Can I
Okay, I
run
need
it?
them to link their account with Twitch.
Okay. Just Just send a whisper to Kojak TSL and he will work out the details. I'm gonna start the next one now. Bosono won is a winner. Fuck yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
And he was right there, actually. He just said woots right now. But you know, let's make it official. There we go. He just said something, but didn't know that. He just said something, but didn't realize you won, actually. Bosono won! Congratulations, my friend. 25 diamonds in Zombidle. There we go.
Bam.
It is yours.
Done
It is yours,
and
my
sent.
friend. There we go. So, is it time to say goodbye, guys? Is it time? Do we have something
think
else to
so.
say? Now, the next update will be next week. Actually, we're gonna be there next week again. We're gonna make another podcast right next week, actually. And also, don't forget that we gonna do a 30 minutes or so after at the end of our stream. Me and Kojak always take some time to go check on Reddit and try to do some clip to put that there and reply to your comments. So we're gonna try to be there even more often than before. I'm gonna try to include that in the actual schedule of our stream, so we'll be even more present than before. So guys, I believe it's time to say goodbye. Anything you want to plug before we go? Whoa, let me go back to this one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
I have nothing else to say. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Yeah,
This is
no,
close it then.
I think we covered everything pretty well.
Yep. All right, so it's time to say goodbye, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I love you all. You guys are the best, especially you. Goodbye.
Bye.